The drip wizard got away.
The drip wizard got away. We then just looked through the tents for a bit. We rifled through all their shit. Polly very specifically was not looking for any important looking documents and was just looking for loot, and so overlooked the keyword or key phrase cipher page for the chest we found in the other tent that has I think it was like 6-number lock or something, or 4-number lock that will.
I think it was like a 10-digit like digital
It's like a
keypad.
code.
It was a
It's
digital
a whole
code.
code.
But if you input it wrong, it will
It immediately locks.
lock
One failure, done.
forever. Yeah, we then were like, oh, can we just brute force it? No, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that. Someone went back in, found the paper. Now we're gonna open it up, and then Solus tragically fucking exploded right in front of us.
Called away on a new mission immediately.
Walked off into the sunset.
Said goodbye, friends. Or we can say he died for even more drama and tragedy. He died in the last battle. Probably slams her fist in the snow and says, "Damn these
No! The drip
Kadorans!"
wizard got him. The drip wizard got him.
What we'll say is that Solus took a diving leap to tackle him through the dimension door and
Ooh,
ended
followed
up going
him.
with said drip wizard.
Oh,
No.
Well, now we
could have
have to hunt.
sworn he was over
Well,
here
hold on,
with
that's
us for a
only
bit,
like
but
500 feet.
I
But now
must
we
have been
have to hunt
hallucinating.
Drip Wizard down. What are these spells?
So,
I look them over.
What happened to Solus is retroactive. The time spent searching the camp is not. So the wizard is far gone now. By now,
So couldn't Solus just walk back?
He's in hot pursuit.
All right, well, we'll leave it to him to find that wizard on his lonesome, as we were called away.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. Fight that wizard.
I don't think we should even bother like having a meeting play. Like, how else are we supposed to catch up with him again?
A secret missive from our HQ says, "Leave him be. He'll join a new party in hot pursuit of Drip Wizard." In the meantime, I'm looking over these 4 spell scrolls.
right? People messaging me 1 sec.
Do y'all ever hold in a fart while in the VC? Because you're scared
Nope,
it's gonna
I
get
mute.
picked up on your mic.
I mute and let that shit rip.
I let that shit
Right.
blast. I paid for a good mic to pick everything up, and by God, I wanted to pick everything up.
I purposefully waft mine towards Chris in the hopes that he turns around like, oh.
I don't even have to. My shit.
Oh, great heavens.
Rooms.
Just
I like blow
creep-
mine towards him.
Okay.
time.
Anyway,
Sorry.
it's all right. I closed the tabs that I had open about the poop problem.
Hate that.
All right, so the first scroll, how are you identifying these? Are you just unrolling them and looking
reading
at them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hitting them with the old read.
The first scroll is a spell of Hex at first level. One
Okay.
is Sending, just a basic sending spell. Another is, actually, there are 2. lightning bolt scrolls,
Nice.
and that is all of the scrolls.
Nice. Cool. We with that. I'm also gonna look at this unknown potion of silvery ass liquid.
Okay.
Meanwhile, could you start to decipher the code on this here important document we found in the important document pile that Polly looked over?
Yep, let me scan it.
Wonderful.
If I can convert it to a PDF, it's much easier to. You don't need to know.
You
Yeah,
keep mentioning how
I'm the
I'm
one who
looking
found the
over.
important documents. What do you mean?
I know. You keep casting the
Bobby.
blame on me for not looking at some documents. I didn't give a shit about those documents. You should be praising Arco, or not Arco. You should be praising Thrumnar for finding such documents. Good work.
I'm the one who found them because the slimy one didn't even look for them.
You didn't even.
Why
try
would
to,
I?
You didn't even try to dispute what I just said.
Why would I give a shit about papers when I care about getting this paper? And she makes like she's making it rain on somebody.
Okay.
While we have this conversation, I'm doing my little machine thing.
You scan the quote unquote bingo book after unbinding it from the wine essentially that it was tied together with. And you are surprised to find that you actually already have a majority of these individuals in your known threats profile. You recognize a few of them
yeah.
from ones that you collected during your time in the Mercenaries Guild. Known
Yes.
powerful criminals
Hmm.
whose
Well, the
names I'm
name-
not going to
Code to the
produce at this point in
chest.
time because I've not made all the character sheets in Roll20 yet.
Well, most of these names in the bingo book are already known quantities. You'll look on any bounty board in the Mercenaries Guild and you'll find them. So, not exactly important. As for a
The ones,
secret
yeah,
code,
the ones that stand out are Solus and Polly.
Is
That was
John
already gone over.
Master
Yeah.
Pickpocketer in there? Old Jingle Keys.
Who the fuck is John Master Pickpocketer?
John Master Pickpocketer. He's one of two brothers that are notorious for pickpocketing people across the lands. Can't keep himself away from the old jingle of a rife pocket filled with coins.
Anyway, you don't find anyone matching that description in the bingo book that you recently added.
yeah, no, that person that you just made up is not there.
Mm.
Anyway, I continue searching for any kind of hidden cipher that might be in this. In
In
any of the
the-
documents I've been given.
You've only been given the book so far, as I have not gotten to Thrumnar, or Thrumnar has not said anything, but I think we left off with his investigation check there at the 14. So I can get to that. I was just waiting for conversations to finish up. That being said, Thrumnar,
Uh-huh.
with your 14 investigation, after re-entering the tent that Polly came out of, you do see what could be described as a tactical table laid out with various documents where individuals of command would be circled around talking about what's going on there. And you can see very clearly this is where the wizard kept quarters, and that all of the documents in front of you appear to be some sort of official correspondence between him and some superiors and his subordinates. Most of it, from what you're reading through, appears to be again, just orders, some supplies, like supply requisitions, old logs, various scouting reports. What does kind of stand out to you during that investigation are a series of letters between the wizard and someone who is unnamed, but he calls lover.
Love it. Okay.
This was another reason to hunt down the wizard. Blatantly violating the no romance policy.
Wait,
True.
There's no romance policy for wizards?
it's
Look at
everyone.
Logan,
Our,
get the image.
our no romance.
Oh, jeez.
Logan, get the image.
It applies to all beings you meet, apparently. Careful, Talgar.
I don't even know what image she's talking about.
The invincible character.
Love it.
What's his name?
What?
Invincible
Read
character.
through-
Oh,
I'll read through the
What
letters.
invincible
I remembered it.
Oh.
Ah, it's us when we see romance.
haters. Through and through.
Romance mentioned. We about to act a damn fool.
We all look and we're like, oh!
I can't look at Thrag without thinking about that fucking gif. I just can't. I just can't.
So the letters between this wizard and the individual
Very good.
that they call lover appear to be just normal correspondence between such two individuals. They do get a little spicy, which turns your cheeks a little red as you read through them.
Read it out loud. Specifically, read that portion out loud.
Share with the class.
Oh god, don't make me open up one of my books to try and get a passage for you, please.
Oh
it.
god.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
This just in varies a fucking book
Hmm.
really. Oh,
This is
God.
being recorded. No.
Caught in 4K.
Do it. You won't.
Yeah, correct. I
Right.
won't.
On today's episode, we'll be diving into the mind of Viri and what kind of entertainment she enjoys.
Smut books. I will freely admit that.
Oh.
Yeah, this
What
is,
else
yeah,
could the
this is
implication have been?
this is not a topic up for debate or
This is
that
not-
known.
This is not a questionable thing.
This is a
forward,
well-known quantity.
the letters do continue. They seem to be lamenting about their inability to just see each other more often, as he needs to remain on like those fronts and the services for Karchev more often than he'd like. It just seems very normal to you.
Hmm?
But it's weird that they were among
Trying to eat both.
the rest of the other paperwork is what stood out to you.
Is there a candle nearby?
There are
something
several
like-
candles around the tent. A couple lanterns.
A candle with an
Couple,
open flame, like nothing was
basically-
covering it.
Let me take a look. I love
No,
candy.
no. You don't touch anything.
Not immediately
Why?
within reach. There's a few that are like hung up and around in various enclosures for illuminating the tent. But there doesn't seem to be one that's just kind of in a holder that one would carry around.
Okay. I would like to grab a candle,
Okay.
preferably a lit one, and kind of hold it.
Okay.
I want to, because the wizard's a fucking weirdo, and wizards are
Invisible
weird, and
ink?
the fucking graybeards are fucking seem to be real secrety as shit. Carefully, I'm gonna like hold one of the love letters above the candle just so the heat hits it, but not enough for it to like set a light. You know what I mean? Using the candle like a
Need
heat
lemon
gun.
juice. You're doing the national treasure.
I'm just seeing if it's like some kind of heat activated ink on the back or the front somewhere, because there's no reason for these love letters to be piled up on top of the fucking on top of what is effectively a war table. I feel like this should have been in like a private drawer.
There is no immediate change to the papers or to the lettering or writing of them.
Okay.
Not from the heat, at least.
No, let me take a look.
No. No touch.
Why?
Because I'm gonna ruin the train of thought. I'd next like to experiment by taking one of those pieces of paper and laying it atop the snow to try and cool it down. Get it nice and cold.
Okay. So
Assuming nothing happens.
nothing happens when the heat is applied.
Or
Ollie
when
on the side applauds. Very thorough.
I didn't hear if you changed anything other than applying
Oh.
heat.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go and take one of the pieces of papers and like lay it flat against like the snow. So instead of heat, we're now applying cold.
Because he's an ice.
No change, although it does get a little damp.
Oh shit. And there's nowhere on these like papers that have like any specific dates or anything on them.
tried
There are
peeing on 'em.
dates. I was say, yeah, there are dates. Like they count back progressively in bi-weekly periods. It seems to be just regular correspondence that they're keeping in touch.
I'd like to take the papers over to Miwa.
Are you
Okay.
finally enlisting the help of machines that can think many times faster than you?
Yes, but we're gonna because these papers, and this could be an entirely bullshit line of thought, but these could be quite literally a cipher just hidden as love letters. And
Yes,
my
that is
thought
what I've been
immediately
referring
goes to
when I've
fucking
mentioned
Enigma machine. And I'm thinking using lover as the key phrase. But that's just me.
Are you going to let me scan the document now, or are you going to expose it to even more elements?
No, scan.
Thank you. She takes it and scans it.
You have successfully archived about a dozen love letters between a wizard named Magziev Vorislav and their unnamed lover.
Okay, I will begin searching through possible ciphers to see if there are any hidden meanings.
I'll get that name out there.
Also, can you spell the name so I can put it in my archives?
Yeah.
Well, while she does that, I'm gonna go back to the table and see if there's any other important documentation on top.
as you're handing over the last piece of, or the last letter, can roll me an insight from there.
Okay. What the fuck? No, I'm not so good at these insight ones. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
This man was a wizard. Maybe there's less mundane methods they're using.
Rumna, you want some help?
Well, I
I
mean,
think maybe
unless
magic.
you know of a spell that'll be able to reveal anything on here.
I know magic.
I didn't want to ruin your train of thought. Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. And she turns around and pats Thalgar.
Dalgar is laying down in the snow. Steam is coming off of her body as she's like shrinking down.
I'll
Oh.
go over here and stand in the inside of the tent and point at things that look
I should
magical.
mention that these are smokeless heaters that you can
Smokeless
stand
heater.
around.
Oh, nice.
Like those things at restaurants.
Uh-huh. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Guy is keeping watch
Okay.
for anyone that might.
What's magical in this tent?
Magical in the tent?
Or in the place where we're looking? Actually, anywhere. Probably just gonna walk around and point at things that are magical and go, ah!
The chest, the lock chest that y'all found earlier is magical, emanating magic. Polly, Thalgar, Sanal, Guy, all emanating magic. The paper me was scanning is emanating magic.
Paper, magic.
What about the types?
She's gonna just bark, paper is magic!
Types,
Keep looking around.
so for types, you just get a general sense of arcane, like power, not really any one school emanating from the chest.
What's on the papers? We get all this other shit's magical. What's on the papers and things that we would not suspect to be magical?
Illusion.
Aha! Thrumnar. There's magic on that paper. Illusion. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark.
All right, so Polly is now
Hold-
the drug hunting dog for magic. Get it?
Hold on.
Sophie, I'm gonna need like a dog Polly, like in the vest, just barking.
Take,
Bark, bark, bark.
Yeah.
take those papers and store them. Once I get enough of my magic slime back, I can dispel it. Then all will be revealed.
Just say, if you got to spell magic, that'd be fucking helpful. Because
Does anybody have dispel magic?
Me.
Not prepared.
I know
I got it,
Druidcraft.
but I gotta take a nap.
I can only
Okay.
learn it next level once we hit 6.
Dalgar wants to.
When did you get Druidcraft?
It's part of my bones. She's gonna predict the
That's
weather.
part of your bones?
I was just born with it.
Oh, it's the Goliath thing. I forgot about that.
I'm
Or-
That's like, y'all
magical.
so cool.
She's trying to summon weather to know what the weather's gonna be for the next 24 hours.
What? When Thalgar does this, what does it look like? What does her sensory effect look like to everyone else? Or to just her? 'Cause
She's
this is still a magic spell.
y'all see her like braiding her hair, and as she's like braiding a small portion of her hair, I don't know what the fuck is the weather gonna be? Is it gonna be clear skies or
She's just like, what the fuck's good weather gonna be while she's writing?
yeah? She's like, what is this gonna be?
Okay.
And she's like looking out for like a golden orb around where her hands are. I think she associates her like magic with her hair, like fucking Rapunzel. And so,
Okay.
but she can only do this
So-
one thing.
So as you are laying in the snow underneath this radiating heater, you kind of get a thought like, I want to know what the weather is going to be like. You sit up and you cross your legs, and as always kind of thought, and while you pondered this, you just kind of absentmindedly started bringing your hair around front and just running your hands through it, braiding it. And as you do so, your hair just kind of begins to glow just softly, and some of the strands start to change color. And as you braid further down and brush your hands further down, that color starts to solidify into a radiant golden blonde. It's going to be sunny tomorrow.
She lays back down.
Glow,
She just lays back down.
power shine.
She's
And
at
the-
peace of mind now.
Rapunzel.
The hair change will last until you wake up in the morning.
Okay. Thalgar's suddenly golden blonde.
What?
No, it's just like highlights.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not.
Little highlights.
Yeah, it's not like full golden blonde. It's like just color highlights and the streaks.
She just lays back down.
Whoa.
Arcane
Oh.
forces are at work in your hair, Thalgar.
Huh?
A bit of a
About after
Highlight
10, 15
going
seconds,
on.
the glow goes away and it's just a nice blonde hair.
Oh. Yeah. I found that when I braid my hair, I can predict the weather.
That's crazy.
What?
Yeah. She's just kind of like playing with the strands now, shrugging. Y'all can't do that
Yeah.
too.
Well, you know it's going to be sunny here tomorrow.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about any sudden snowstorms.
What did
or
you braid
anything.
my hair?
I can try.
You can predict the weather in like, I don't know, your country?
Maybe. She's. She'll braid Guy's hair and see what happens.
Roll me a 1d100.
Me?
Either one of you.
Oh, I got.
You got it.
Oh,
Unfortunately, nothing extravagant happens, but you get some nice braids.
These are
I love it.
traditional dwarven braids. See how
I'm never
Thrumnor
gonna
has
take
some in his
vows.
beard?
It's like I have a beard in my hair.
His warrior braids.
Dagar even added some like brass beading.
Why? Do I look fierce now?
You got dreads now.
Check me out.
From what I can tell,
Ka-cha!
Polly likes shiny things, so maybe go shake her head around and see if she notices.
Polly, look.
Huh? What the fuck's going on over there?
Fucking Tasman.
I'm shaking my head.
It's-
I don't know how
So
to
magical.
convey that in an audio specific medium.
Is Guy okay? Is he perhaps suffering from a seizure of some kind?
No, I've heard this before. It's you wave your hair back and forth.
I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my.
I've heard bards sing this in taverns while they do a very similar motion. I don't have the recording though.
He's living his
Got
best
it.
life.
What do I roll to throw it back?
You just,
Performance.
we just killed this bandit camp
Oh,
with a fucking evil ass ice wizard in it.
time to begin dancing. We crip
I
walk
gave
mastering.
I gave fucking gave guy cornrows or something, and now he's throwing it back, attempting to
Uh,
white boy style.
Not great.
throwing it back.
Do
white
not let
nerdy
White Boy
style.
get even a modicum of motion.
I'm too stiff from the fight. Oh, my back.
On the other hand, I had an excellent showing of crip walking.
Oh my gosh. No, now I'm okay. I would like to retroactively say that guy rolls terribly because he falls on the ground worshipping the 35 roll of crip walking.
The crip walk mastery.
Oh my
You're just in
gosh!
awe of the crip walk. Is there anything else y'all would like to do in the camp? You have determined that there's magic on there. They're on the various papers. There are some other supplies like food, ammunition, very much the basics. Some repair kits for like rifles and tents. It was definitely looking like they were getting ready to be set up for a long time.
Any food rations coming with me? Coming with me in my bag.
There is a big old crate worth of food rations. In fact, it is enough to feed all of you for a month.
Oh fuck yeah! I'll be adding
Put it
that
in the
to my
train.
bag.
Put it in the train.
I'll carry it back to the tracks. Let me add this.
You ate it all?
One crate. Ration crate. 1 month's ration. Perfect.
We call that a bob at NASA.
And Raven, check your messages.
Oh, okay.
I just want to be sure of something before things may or may not happen.
Or things start thanging.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Not a question I was expecting to get.
uh, yeah, you'll understand
Uh-oh.
soon enough.
Concerning.
It's a very
It's nothing
mundane
of note.
question in comparison because I wanted to be sure.
Yeah,
Like,
but I have I have a feeling how it's going to be used. That information.
Arcane theory.
yeah. So, meanwhile, there is no mundane cipher methods that you've gone over. The papers, you have fully scanned them in now. I'm sorry, did someone say they were doing something? Tried to do too much at once.
No,
I didn't see nothing.
No.
Me was scanning documents. Thrumnar, you've gone through. There's nothing of more importance on the table that you can find. You do see a map that does appear to be marked with their previous campsites. This is their most recent one and appears to be what would it be the closest that they were going to set up to the city of Carter. Blah, blah, blah. Name can't remember the name of my own city. Korsk.
I don't remember the names of the cities very well either.
Fake fan.
Yeah, I have a list of them and they're in their own places, but I keep having to flip back and forth between my notes to remember them, and it's a nightmare. Because for the life of me, I just cannot get Obsidian to function correctly. What is everyone doing? What would everyone like to do from here? Dalgar found a crate of supplies and has loaded that up.
Tracks are clear. She'll be waiting at the tracks for her buddies.
I'm ready to
Yeah, I
go.
suppose I'd head to the tracks.
Get
The
on
lock,
outta here.
the combination lock is analog, right?
Correct. Well, no, it's a digital keypad, but there's no way for you to interface with it.
Hmm.
Think
Yeah,
just a
manual
10
interaction
key
only.
keypad with just a red LED for the screen. And there's just enough screen to see the numbers.
Does anyone want tea? I would like to boil some water, and I feel like I should use it as a byproduct for something.
Hell yeah.
Well, if we have anything to boil water with, I'm going to boil water and hold the keypad of the lock over the steam to collect steam on where there would be oils from people's fingers, probably punching in the correct lock.
So
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Chamomile.
Hand me the thingies and all. I've never made tea before. I don't know how to taste, but I just, that's the thing I can think of that uses boiling water.
No, that's good.
Anyone have any beans for coffee? Is there any in the ration crate?
There might be some in
If
the
only
ration
there
crate
was
if we
coffee that
dig.
was instant. Why don't we just make camp here? What time is it? Check my sundial. I wish I knew.
Okay. So I should clarify, these keypads have numbers and letters.
But they're still
You know
like
how like
punch
an old
keypads.
phone has?
Yeah.
Yeah, like ABC, blah, 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 blah,
But
blah.
they still need to be interfaced with, a finger.
Correct. Yes.
I will say this won't tell us the order we have to do them in.
This is true, but knowing the
Start from the
The-
lowest and end on the highest. Everyone knows
If
that.
well, we
we
can't.
get it
Well, we only get
wrong,
one
we
choice.
lost.
However, this will greatly reduce the amount of entropy that we're dealing with. And if we're looking for a code or cipher somewhere, knowing any of the common letters will help us figure out whether we are on the right track or if it's just or if we are misguided in our decoding efforts.
Okay. So
He's so smart.
the touchpads that get a residue on them from the various oils are 9, 5, 7, and 2.
9572.
9572. So it could be any combination of the numbers and letters on that keypad. So it could spell a word. It could spell it could be a number. It could spell a word.
Do any letters have the? or is
Yeah.
it
So
just
like a standard 12-key
Is it
telephone
like T9?
keypad.
Oh, okay, got it. Like the T9 texting, got it.
Yes. Thank you, Sophie, for clarifying that.
Is it the exact same layout as that?
Exact same layout.
What's this box made out of? With the lock, the keypad?
And
Bomb.
are there
keypad?
are there only
Like, what?
is there
Stop.
any
This is a stupid question, but what is this box? Like, what is this locking us out of?
Chest.
Stuff.
Yeah,
like
just
a
dig
like a
hole.
2 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot cube steel storage crate chest that's emanating a large amount of magic.
Oh, okay.
do we know for a fact that it's only 4 inputs long, or it can be
You
any
could just
length?
start throwing it off a cliff.
You know it's 6 inputs long.
6 inputs long. Okay.
Are there any bodies lying around?
Yeah, all the bodies that you see on the map.
I would like to check the bodies, especially any of them that look important, for any like key little like wallets with papers or information that might have a key code.
Roll me an investigation.
Part of me wants to get my laptop and write a Python script to generate the generate all possible outcomes and see what's what. I'm gonna do that actually. Hear me?
Oh. Guy, unfortunately, you don't. While you find several scraps of folded paper, most of them appear to be like little notes to themselves, little self-motivation quotes. Some like one's a letter from their mother. A couple have like obviously have their orders on letters inside their pockets. Also, throughout your investigation, you find about 50 gold.
Hey, let's go. If only I was smart enough to find a key phrase.
Are you actually going to do this, Raven?
Correct.
I was going to say, as
That's
she
a dumb
mutes
question.
for the ticky tack.
The wheels have already been set in motion on this one.
Yeah. So Miwa is boiling water as the CPU goes into hyperdrive.
Well, the water's already boiled. That was the.
Yeah.
Can somebody write down that they have 50 gold? Because I don't know where to put it on my character sheet.
I'll
I
take
got
that
you.
50 gold. I know.
Here,
I'm not gonna
you
have it.
keep this in like your wrist or whatever.
Nah, give it to Thrumnar.
Okay, yeah.
I'm already holding a small bag of dosh.
Also, if you're using the new sheet, you click inventory and it's at the top of the list.
I need to take another look at this sheet. The sheet's rough. Granted, Roll20
Okay.
made the sheet while everyone else.
So while Raven codes, what's everyone else doing? Excuse me. While Miwa tries to code
Back
break,
to the train.
what's everyone else doing?
Dalgar, Dalgar on the
Dalgar.
train. She's digging
Dalgar
through
just
this.
getting the train ready.
She's digging through the crate to look for coffee beans for Thrumnar.
You find some coffee. It's pre-ground though.
This might be
It's like
instant.
army ration
Wow.
coffee. It's not that great.
Madness.
It's something.
Be happy it's not instant coffee.
Is pre-ground coffee a bad thing?
It loses flavor.
That's about it.
Oh.
Yeah. This
Also, a
is
higher likelihood of there being roach bits.
I can't imagine
Pre-ground
there
coffee.
being a coffee grinder along with the whole beans in the middle of the snow.
yeah.
Yeah,
It seems a bit
thieves' camp.
excessive.
Now vodka?
And
That
assuming that you are
I'm-
also taking the crate with you back to the train.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Does our train come with a
Leaving-
complimentary coffee grinder?
Nah,
It did not.
I might be able to
Yeah,
just
we can
squeeze,
figure that out.
grind it more with my fingers, but it
Oh my
might
gosh.
take a bit.
I would.
What?
We go back to the train tracks. Dalgar, your hands are getting a little warm carrying Miwa back as she's kind of really focused on this.
Oh, okay.
I can walk it. It's a background process.
Background process? Alright, perfect.
Yeah, background burn.
Oh, the naive solution actually would take way too long. Right, this might take longer than I thought.
We also don't know if it's a number solution or a word solution. So
Both.
Ooh, yeah, thank you for reminding me. I forgot that I actually have to add in one more character for each. It's been a long time since I T9 texted. To get the number, you would just hit it one extra time past the letters.
Something like that.
And
Yeah.
you gotta remember that the one key had 7 options.
The one. Wait, what do you mean the one key had 7 options?
It had the punctuation. It had parentheses, dot, exclamation point.
Okay, but that wasn't one of the ones that was touched.
That was not one of the ones that was touched.
Yeah, I'm narrowing our options only by the
Okay.
the ones that have been
Gotcha,
touched.
gotcha.
So the only possible things that are in this are WXYZ9, JKL5, PQRS7, ABC2.
Pretty close. Yeah, yeah. No, that is the only thing possible in there, so yeah.
And that's a lot of bits of entropy that I can get rid of.
A lot of binks, a lot of bounce.
You all load back up on the train and begin heading north once again. The day goes by quickly. It quickly turns into night, and you're all unhindered as you continue north, passing once again Fort Brunsig, where you'd stopped previously. And if I'm not mistaken, you are headed for Porsk, correct? Or were you just headed back north towards something else?
We were heading north to see if we could find whoever was chasing the soldiers we ran into on the way south.
Yeah, weren't we going to Hardorstred? That's where our target is, isn't it?
Where is that?
It was where your original target was, yes.
Yeah,
But
I don't-
then, for some reason, you did discuss going back and tracking where the soldiers had gotten ambushed from, that you picked up on the way south towards Kursk, which
Is
you
that-
are
I
about
don't remember.
to enter that zone.
I don't remember where we were heading when we stumbled upon the ambush.
You
We
were
were heading
headed
south.
north.
No, we were headed
So when you
north.
stumbled to,
Yeah.
We were coming from south.
yeah, you were coming
I
from
thought
south.
you
You
were
were headed
talking about the
north.
soldiers who go forward. My bad.
Yeah. So the first, when you picked up the people and brought them home, you were headed south. When you were heading north, when you got ambushed and had this recent encounter with the wizard. And so now you're back on the track, headed north again, and you're about to get to where you met those soldiers, or picked them up, rather. With that, it is the dawn of the next day, and you all did get a rest.
Okay, long rest.
Dawn of the day. Dun dun.
Dun, dun.
So, do your spells. Miwa's still working on that background process.
you say we get the benefits of a long rest.
You do, in fact, get the benefits of a long rest.
Oh, thank God.
How does everyone
Oh,
start their day?
Well, speaking of long rest, I'm gonna find me a stick and I'm gonna carve an arcane weapon out of it.
Whoa.
Eh.
Oh
Because I am
shit.
a high enough artificer, and we haven't had a long rest yet. So Or I think it's technically like an arcane firearm or some shit.
Oh shit! Can I have collected my javelins before leaving that camp?
No.
No.
Yes, I will find
Actually,
myself
last
a piece
session
of
you
metal
did
and
say that you collected them.
craft an arcane firearm.
I never put
Let's
it on
check the
my.
tape.
I never put it on my character sheet. Ugh.
No, I think she's right because you did
You said
say
you wandered around and collect them.
you did ask about them when the wizard was escaping, and you would run out,
Mhm, mhm.
and then you'd specific after you got away, you did go around and collect them. So yes, you can add them back to your character sheet.
Yes. Get so much fucking travel rations, guys.
Yeah, and it's enough for all of you for travel.
Yes.
This was meant to feed a squad like twice your size, 3 times your size.
Very good.
Although it is Kadoran rations, whereas Guy is perfectly happy with that. The rest of you may not so much.
What's wrong with Bush?
Nothing a couple herbs
Too
and
many beets.
spices won't take care of.
Too many baits.
There's no such
It'll
thing.
suffice, but it does not be dwarven sausages.
We can put sausage in here.
Yeah, but do you have dwarven sausages? No? Okay.
We got one right.
Is anyone going to
Sir.
be taking Dispel Magic?
Oh, I have it. It came back because I took a rest. I dispel the magic on the letters
Fantastic.
that are illusion. Eh.
Polly, like a sleeper agent, is sitting on their plate shaped like a jello when suddenly they just kind of launch themselves up, taking full form and go, I got it! And they point a finger and just spray this just blast of what could be essentially ectoplasm in the direction of Miwa. And there's no mess after it all splats on the ground. But as you see the papers that were once letters to a lover, the letters have started to move around. Like the physical characters have started to move around and rearrange themselves. And now they do detail different things.
I don't know why, but my brain rot, the moment you said jump up and immediately points, just
Yeah, kind of.
ectoplasm just brunt.
Quick, do your best
do
interpretation
it
of that
here.
noise with your mouth.
Anyway. Who is reading them now?
Have a look, see What's going on with this bitch?
All right.
Give me the details.
They're all within details the orders from just an individual known as the Master to Magziev Vorislav, detailing exactly what they want them to do. They are to take the crate, and with that, they are to deliver it to a place in New Vrogen after they spend some time ambushing loyal forces north of Kursk. Beyond that, it does detail that the individual known as the Master that he was working for is specifically searching for solace because he seems that he wants him for an experiment.
Huh?
Isn't Solus the guy that ran off?
They got him chained up or something all the time.
Oh. Oh.
Rather, it details that he would be an ideal test subject for an experiment, and that's why they are seeking him.
Oh.
Beyond that, you do find the code for the crate in the letters.
Said code being.
Said code being. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Wait, I'm deafening. I want to see if I get this. Actually, I'm not gonna deafen. You just hit me with it, and I'll see if it's in the list that I'm about to generate.
Okay. It is X7. And there goes my sound driver.
One.
It is, okay. X7 P9K2.
X7P9K2.
On the upside, that is in the list. The downside is this list is
There's also
quite
like
long.
200, like
Yes.
2 million fucking entries.
No, not
yeah.
not 2 million. There are
Should be close to like 58 something billion possible entries.
No, not quite. Because there's
Not quite.
a lot.
Oh,
Of
well,
chat
yeah, with
is-
like,
yeah, there's a lot.
yeah,
of chat
limiting
that's cut
to
down.
those 4 digits, like for those 4 buttons. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I didn't add an iterator though, so I can't actually see. But a little bit of quick math.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, the possibilities that could potentially happen, including repeating numbers or repeating like entries, that's
One
a
of
lot
them
of
one of them
fucking
has to be repeated
potentials.
anyway because there's 6 things and only 4 inputs. Or 4 inputs in the sense that there's 4 buttons to press that they each contain a.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like realistically, when I say is repeating, like every single button could have just been repeating 7s. So you have to factor in all of that level of repetition across the entire 6 digits, plus the fact that there are what?
No, you don't.
4.
There can only be at most 2 of those keys repeated. So like because like say you hit like 9, 5, 7, 2, you have to repeat 2 of them, or you have to repeat 1 or 2 of them to finish out the 6-digit code.
Or well, no, because one of them could be repeated 3 times, then single digit
But
on
then,
the other 3. On the
but
other 3.
then no, but then one of them wouldn't be used.
No. You have a 6-digit input and 4 potential like integers.
Oh yeah, stupid.
That's what I was saying. Like one button could have been repeated 3 times, and the other 3 buttons could have only been entered once. So there's a lot of iteration that could potential.
Well, in terms of permutations, there are only 15,625 options, which is not a lot.
That's a lot when you have to think that if we don't enter the correct one,
Not for these kinds of problems.
Well, no, but I mean it's a lot in the retrospect that there are 16,000 potentials and we only get 1 attempt.
Yes, true.
That's a 1 in 16,000 something chance.
Yeah, in terms of that, and the one chance does with the explosive thingy, it does kind of suck. However, in for the sake of the problem that I was doing, like 16,000 is not a lot of possible permutations to brute force on like simulated hardware if you could do that. But
yeah,
look, I'm used to doing permutations with like over like 3 million different options to like pick from. So I was like, that's a lightweight number.
Yeah. Anyway, while I'm reading through this, I'm just going to slowly turn to Miwa and be like, bring the box over here, would you?
Damn it! I just finished generating the list of all possibilities and was checking through it.
I apologize for interrupting your computing skills.
No, but I can do it for fun. Script the method for finding it.
Sure. I mean, now you have a project that doesn't potentially lock this box permanently.
Mm-hmm.
Thurnar will key in the code.
Keying in the code.
Beep, boop, 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 beep,
Inside, we find his dental records.
I really did the big O number of those. It's probably closer to like 13,000 possible options, but it's not that here or there. That would be more complicated math.
And a social security card. Why would you carry that on mission?
All right, Very, what's in the box?
I am making sure that the handout is correct.
Fair enough.
I hope it's more wizard drip, but like enough for all of us. And we can all have the wizard drip.
I like the sound of that.
I do too. So I highly
Whole
doubt it.
whole wardrobe of wizard drip.
Then no one would know who or what we are. They just assume that we're
We're wizards.
A
a
unit.
shadowy gang of wizards.
Of dripping wizards.
We did just get money as well. Is this all that was required to get into the famous Shadow Wizard Money Gang?
Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
I have a majority of that 1200 G in my pocket right here. It's going to our train fund and or get Thalgar higher AC fund.
Okay. Make sure this is ordered correctly. And bam. As you open the case, the arcane power glows and grows and grows until finally the air is humming with power. And finally you reach in through Nara and you pull out this crystal, blue gold crystal orb that is covered in etchings and filigree and arcane runes and markings. It thrums with power. You know exactly what this is. You've seen exactly one of them. It is an arcane cortex.
It threw
And these are installed into warjacks in order to help warcasters channel magic better.
What is it, a big apple? Is this something we can use to fuel our tank? Speak up, Trumna.
And this can be installed in Miwa
Ew.
This thing could be installed in
if you
Miwa?
wanted to.
What the fuck?
I am a warjack.
Miwa is a warjack.
This is
Do we
true.
install it into our Miwa, this enemy arcane cortex? Thrumnar, what is it?
There's a handout if everyone
Put it
wants to see it.
simply. Put it simply. This is effectively a power core for a very large warjack.
How large are we talking?
This can be
Typically the size
installed
of,
in
like, a
any
shield
size
guardian.
chassis.
The handout does not
That
say
could-
that, by the way.
Yeah, it
The
says
handout
large
doesn't
or
say that?
large?
It says larger, larger.
That's
Yeah.
huge.
That's
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
We can't
Or
put
custom
it in.
It is supposed to be
It-
any size construct or warjack.
No.
oh.
So if
No, we
this was
can
installed,
fit it.
if this was installed into me, then like Polly could cast with me as the location or like that.
What if? Hear me out. Hear me out. We combine not Polly. We
Hang on.
combine
Fix it.
Miwa and the train together.
No, I prefer being
Think about
able
it.
to move.
Think about it.
No, I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it. No. I will not shush.
Think
I am
about
not
it.
thinking about it.
The
No.
train portion can fold up. So we have like activate Mega Miwa, and then the train unfolds into bigger
Megiwa.
Warjack body, powered by the arcane cortex.
So that would be very cool, except I don't believe I have the capacity to modify myself in that way, and I doubt any of you have the capacity to modify me in that way. And I do not trust any of you to do so.
Not
That's
even
fair. Consent
me.
is important.
I trust you to do a lot of things, but there is a reason that I perform maintenance on myself.
I put slime in your gears one time.
Yes, and I had a lot of trouble thinking or moving for quite a while. Slime and circuit
You
boards
and
do
me
not get along.
both, girl. That hurt.
So, theoretically, I could install this into Miwa. But
Well,
I feel
it
like
would
we
be
should hold off
Miwa
for the
into
time
Miwa.
being.
Consent.
Yeah,
If
Miwa
anyone
could
wants
install that
it.
into Miwa. This is true.
So the value of this item is second only to a Warjack Vortex, like what physically lets them be a Warjack, like build Warjacks.
So if I'm reading this correctly, if it was installed into me, the benefit would be like Polly gets better range on her spells. That's what it does nominally.
Anyone who casts a spell through you can extend their spells if they're an
Oh.
ally.
Even evil people?
You become an arcane focus.
No, not an enemy couldn't do it,
I
but
Can
mean,
an enemy do
any
it?
allied spellcaster could.
That's kind of cool.
On
I mean,
the flip side, we could sell it for money.
You could.
That's a lot of money. People spend a lot of money on these kind of things.
is
And you
is
know
this
what we
the-
can do with that money?
To Thalgar, that's almost like national treasure level of value. Almost.
Thalgar.
Not quite. Almost.
Thalgar, you're a princess. How much you think this would fetch for so I can begin fantasizing about what that money could be used for?
We,
Think about it. We can get a lot of shit.
I think that we don't know the people who can actually give us the value that this thing is worth. This is like,
That
we have to talk to my
Thalgar,
dad.
I was just about to
Could
say
go to
the
your
last
dad.
time you had heard of the Rulic Nation purchasing one of these, it was for enough armaments to arm a battalion.
And we're a lot smaller than a battalion.
We are a lot smaller than a battalion.
is this the kind of thing
Almost said
that
Italian.
A battalion is a large number of people.
At least more than 20.
Yeah,
is this
more
the kind of thing that like could be slotted in and slotted out, or like once it's installed, like you're just kind of it's there.
Once it's
and-
installed, it's done.
Okay.
Once it's in. And the battalion in question, Dalgar, was about 300 soldiers. Were fully armed.
God, Polly.
Fully armed by this trade.
Polly out here just like, Thalgar, how much? Is this like a nice dinner at the Golden Corral?
shaking her
this like-
head.
Everybody get a train.
This is like she's struggling.
To equate it, it would be like 3 or 4 trains
Holly, this is like 10
that you're currently riding
trains.
in.
Polly immediately draws her gun, like looks around outside the train that the coast is clear, runs to the other side, looks around, comes back, like kneels down, like kind of wraps her arm around, like Thrumnar wraps her arm around Sinal and kind of like brings everybody in. Fellas,
Thumrar's immediately gonna put it into his backpack to get it away from Polly. Just
fellas.
no.
we're
Yeah,
selling,
put it-
we're selling this.
Tuck that away, Thrumnar. We're fellas. We gotta sell that.
Polly,
Yeah, agreed.
I understand you're young. Haven't been around very long. Your short-sightedness on saying only the money hurts a little bit. But you do realize just who exactly we're hunting? I feel like the capabilities of this cortex are far outweigh the monetary gain.
It's just a range benefit.
Well, here's the thing, Thrumnar. Using my vastly superior intelligence, we have to think of it this way. Right now, there's only one use for that. Granted, it's very multi-purpose, but the liquid cash value could be used to benefit all of us at the same time. We can get a nice, fashionable pair of armor that Thalgar can wear and utilize. We can get you a whole plethora of tools and bits and bobs. We could all benefit from this. But we fit this into Miwa's ass. That's it. I think there's a little bit more utility in the liquid cash form that can be stretched a little bit further.
Why did widen you?
Oh,
Now,
count
you
right.
know a lot more than I do with the Warjacks. Is there something else we could put this in? I assume this powers things. Maybe we get ourselves like a large Warjack or like a tank.
Well, when
This
he
is
be
an
selling
open
this, you
forum.
get-
Everybody chime in, but my
Well,
vote, liquid cash to get ourselves better armaments.
Well, anything to afford a large warjack, wouldn't that be with the funds purchased by selling this? So it's kind of mutually exclusive. I also vote liquid cash because I can get a lot more fun weapons with the money instead of just letting you guys cast spells at longer range. I would much prefer to have my artillery cannon back that you broke.
And I
Agree here, but,
repurposed.
Polly, this is a. What happened to your accent? This is a new one.
You see, Polly with her slime has formed a large, like, handlebar mustache. And she's like, this is my intelligent
Polly, where did you get that
form.
cigar?
She takes out the slime cigar. This is my intelligence form. Also, I'll have you know, none of the voices and accents you've heard are any of mine. I'm just pushing air through tunnels.
Uh-huh.
Aren't we all, good boy? Aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
Starts,
Either
like, blowing
way,
bubbles.
we should not relegate the only purpose of this arcane cortex to solely liquid cash value.
What's your
We
better
can
idea?
Hold on to it for the time being. Now, I'm not discounting the idea of selling it for arms, weapons, things of the sort. Not discounting it at all. But in the future, when we have more opportunities outside of simply just cash value, the possible trades that could be made using it, not just for cash, but one item for another. So,
Elgar is nodding.
for the time being, we hold on to it, access all potential options and uses for it, for jumping to a definitive conclusion as to what shall be done with it.
We are headed to New Rogan. We could stash it on your person and then go around asking, see what the going rate would be, and then come back and take a vote once we have more options.
Dogger's shaking her
I mean,
head.
We
This
probably
is a
group
shouldn't be
off.
asking about it.
No, we
No,
should.
no, no.
We
We
shouldn't
don't
be
ask
letting
about it.
people
We
know.
just ask in general. No one's gonna be
Yeah.
asking directly. But
Polly.
just be like, hey, what's the going rate of this large tank?
If, say, perhaps someone had a cortex of a warjack in their possession,
Well,
theoretically, how much could it sell for?
Yes.
I'd say
Based
it
solely off that
has.
statement, so now you are no
Oh.
longer allowed to mention this in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, we can
On
go
the
in
sheer principle
pairs.
that the way you just stated that, we will have a band of bandits
This
so
could
far
buy
down
you
our fucking
guys-
throats.
This could buy you guys full stop the walker you guys always wanted.
We could
Oh,
Oh.
start our own
Everyone's eyes right. Just,
potato or
guys.
fried chicken.
we
Our
could
own,
get
our
ourselves
own
a
What
tank.
train.
What are we talking about? No, it's really good bargaining power with the queen.
That too. I'm
TBH.
sure the
This
queen
could-
would give quite the top dollar for something of this.
Yeah. And also, it
Or
would turn the tide of
And
her
any
civil
item
war.
we so desire.
Mhm.
Or she
There's a
could
tank.
confiscate it from us.
No. No. We
Would
just
we
have to
have, like,
kill this
could.
one
guy.
of these things?
Force our hand and take it from us, and then we have to defend ourselves, and then people walking in the wrong time, and we accidentally killed the queen, and now we gotta run, and now we're wanted.
Well, I mean,
Sorry.
if we're standing in the same room as the queen and she
But-
decides to turn on us, I'm
We
sure
have
I
to
can make
kill
this
her.
explode in some form or fashion.
I don't
Yeah,
want
but
to talk
then
about.
I'd rather
blowing
go
up-
out
last
in a
one
place of
scene
glory
with
than
the
be
queen, and
backstabbed
then we're
by
like,
the
oh
queen.
no.
I don't really want to talk about blowing up the queen. We can do it the opposite way, Polly. What if she gives us everything that we've ever wanted? And we
That's
have
true.
no need for
Here's
anything.
here's
ever
my
again.
concern, right? So we're gonna go fight Big Bobby, whatever his name is,
Karchev?
right?
The terror.
Karchev, right? I feel like we should ask around and at least do a little bit of shopping and maybe finding some stuff, because the arcane cortex isn't going to be useful to us if we're dead.
Yeah, my worry is that we start getting chased down. I don't want to get chased down. And I can't really run very fast.
Surprisingly so, you can't.
Yeah, these snowshoes
It's
don't
your
really
running
help.
form.
No, yeah. So I say
Well,
we
once
keep it
we
on
get it-
us and keep it a secret for now.
Yeah, I doubt any of these small places will be able to pay such a hefty price for such a
Mhm.
prize.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only people that could potentially pay you for this are monarchies
Yeah.
Mm.
or unsavory types.
Well, so now I'll put a little padlock on the bag. Keep it secret.
Well,
Keep it safe.
Just relock the
yeah,
case.
yeah. Could we potentially?
Is there a way I can set a new
change the
passcode
code?
for the box?
You gotta hold 0 down for 10
I
seconds.
was gonna say
until it beeps.
after the lid is open, there is like a little reset port on the backside that
Hey, yo.
you
All
can
right,
set
sick.
your
I'm
own
gonna put
code.
it back in the box and set a new code until
All right,
Hold
you
on.
better
literally
save
no
that
one.
code somewhere.
Hold on.
It's
Hold on.
immediately going into a file. It is. I'm already generating it. Right now.
Bruna, if you
I am
are
immediately
about
relocking
to
it.
hide away that cortex in that chest
Let's
without
say,
telling
because
the rest
I'm
of
not
us,
going to ask you
so
for that password, and if you don't have it later on, I'm not
we're
going to give
have
it
an
to you.
issue.
What happened, Thrumnar? What happens if you get your head blown off? How are we
Are
supposed
you
to
gonna
open
tell
this again?
literally anybody
There
else?
will be contingencies. Do
Oh,
not
you know what? You know what? You should piece it out. Everyone should get a portion of it. This way, all of us as a family together will be able to put the code together.
Again, there will be contingencies, and I'll sort that out later. But I am currently setting a new code, and none of you will know it for the time being.
Why did
Yeah.
you all of a
Slytherin's
sudden
going to
get
pick up
full
the box
control?
and walk
that
to the
does not
other side
seem
of
to
like
be
the
the
train
way
car,
this
and then just.
Why did you all
He
of a
got
sudden
a
get
lot of
unilateral?
moxie after opening this thing up.
Why do you get unilateral control over this? Hold up.
Yeah,
With
why
Solus,
can't
with
I hold
Solus,
it?
with Solus missing, Falgar is
Who
now
can run up into the
now
tree
our commanding
faster than
officer.
anyone else?
This is true. This was established.
For you to have unilateral control and commanding officer rights, both Thalgar and Guy would have to die. Thalgar is currently our commanding
Also,
officer. If we are
yeah,
going by our rank.
Thalgar is the boss.
I think everything we do should be as a council. A voting system.
For
We
once,
should
I
all put
agree
in
with
a
Paul.
portion of the code. We all just remember what order we put it in.
I now am back to disagreeing with Polly.
Also, that's a thing for warjacks. I'm a warjack. You think you know more about this than me? That's my culture you have in that box there. You're keeping.
Oh
from
my
me.
god.
Oh God.
Polly
Not that
nudges
serious.
Thalgar. Polly nudges Thalgar, and she's like,
All right,
My
code's
money's
been set.
down.
Box is locked.
next
While you guys been
5
bickering.
minutes, someone's getting their head blown off.
No,
I'm
no,
just saying.
no.
I've been in a couple of these. It's like I've been traveling around. This is once the infighting starts, guns get drawn, people die. Get ready, Thalgar. I know the princess. Get ready.
We don't have to do. we don't
Polly kind of like throws her voice. She's like, he gets the safe.
Yeah, good point over there.
I've already voiced this concern. He has not given a satisfactory answer. In fact, he has completely ignored us this entire time instead of unlocking the box. Well,
let's-
Thermnar? Well,
guys, let's pretend that
So
we
you
don't have.
see through or finish typing and click it closed before he turns around to answer you.
To answer your question of the whole culture thing, it is specifically required that an artificer is present and a part of the installation into you. You could most likely fry yourself trying to do this yourself. So inevitably, even if I did want to install it into you or anything else, you would require my assistance.
that is
So the one who
incredibly-
actually has any capability of installing this into anything.
that is incredibly
the
incorrect.
artificer.
I perform
Hold
maintenance on
on.
myself all the time and install my own weapons.
Why not have Thalgar hold
Thank
the
you for
safe
explaining to
then?
me, however, how warjack maintenance goes, as if you have experienced it before.
Warjack maintenance and Warjack upgrades far different. But I'm not arguing with you. The box is locked.
But why? Why do you
Primarily
get
for
unilateral
the
control
greed
over
of
this?
Polly, but anyway.
Polly looks around
did-
like, everything I've talked about has been taken up by a vote. I don't do anything selfishly except for murder.
Now,
If you give a
Thermnar,
satisfactory response as to why you are the one with unilateral control over this object, then I will stop asking.
Well,
Locking
Arcane
locking it
Cortex
in
is
the box
also-
is a great idea. Is a great idea to protect it from bandits and whatever may happen to it. However, you being the sole owner of the code is where I draw the line at. Because again, as Polly said, what happens if you get your head blown off? It is quite likely to
Again,
happen.
I do not
We are
intend
about
to be
to
the
fight
sole owner of the
Karstiev.
code.
Exactly.
I just need to devise a methodology of dispersing parts of the code to the rest of you in a way that cannot be easily obtained if one of us is inevitably captured or potentially captured.
Have you tried
will-
public
This
and
is-
private keys?
I would begin formulating that plan soon, as I fear someone may attempt
Sanal would never
take you
hold up under
alive.
torture.
in the near future for this brazen breach of our trust as a group.
It is not a brazen breach of the trust so much as me relying on the trust of you to understand that I intend to give you access in some form of fashion. Except for you, Sanal. I'm
You
not
only
giving
get
you a piece of the
trust when you give trust.
And I have given it willingly. I have followed you into an entirely new continent.
We found you
How about this? How about this?
on this continent.
Thrumnar gets the
Or,
lock.
sorry, entirely new, like, country.
Thrumnar
Group.
kingdomship. Thrumnar gets the
Kingdomship.
lock. Thalgar holds the safe.
That's as fine by me. If she wishes to maintain security of the box,
Carry the load.
fine by me.
If you're trying to devise a method of keeping it secure but also allowing access by multiple people, have you tried RSA encryption? Each of us holds a private key, but there is one public key. Or actually, am I getting that wrong? Yeah, whatever.
Unfortunately, though, that is a astounding idea, Mila. In this instance, this box only is capable of a single input. I would love to be able to set it up in a way that we all have individual codes, but the lock does not facilitate.
It can be a six-digit numerical number, or if we could increase that by using hexadecimal. It has the proper inputs to support that. Actually, but that actually wouldn't be a whole very big hexadecimal number. It's not important.
How about we
Well,
write the
As
code on a
I
piece
said,
of
I will
paper
work on devising
and
a
then
way of
cut it up,
dispersing access
and
to the
everybody
codes.
gets a piece.
But the box is locked. Thalgar, you may maintain security of the box until I can devise a way of separating this up. But for now, immediate thing, box needed to be locked.
Listen, obviously at this point, what's done is done, and I pray for you in your sleep for what might happen from the two loose cannons of the team.
It's already locked.
But
We're not going to do
you
anything.
pray?
That would be very
it's a metaphorical
Oh,
sense. Well, I'm not saying that you might murder him. I just say there might be a chance that should another line be crossed at some point, you may restrain and torture the code out of him. Unfortunately.
Oh, that is still very possible, actually.
However, I want to make it
How
very
did we
clear.
get to that?
Polly, don't act like it didn't cross your mind.
No, it didn't.
But now it did.
Why is everyone putting words into my mouth and thoughts into my brain? I'm out here trying to be
Polly's
helpful. I'm like, let's put a password on a piece of paper and cut it up. Let's all be family. Everyone's like, yeah, you never know when Paul's about to shoot a gun up someone's ass. It's like, calm down.
You can't act surprised.
What have I done to you?
To me, nothing, but I've seen you do it to a lot of fucking people.
Our enemies?
Yeah, we were
We
were only supposed to concern
of the word, they were enemies. Some of them were complete strangers.
That weren't us.
Guys,
You're like, there's some
for-
stereotypes.
she puts on her imaginary crown. Okay.
Kneels.
She adjusts the
Awesome.
the cloak that was given to her last session.
Holly immediately kneels.
Okay. We're on a mission right now. Let's pretend we never found the arcane cortex. But, cross our fingers, we might come across a second one. Everyone be super hopeful about that. Then we're cooking. But right now, this thing, and she gently taps the chest, doesn't exist. Wink. And she's like winking at each and every one of you. Until we know for sure what we can do with it. This thing isn't here. Yes. She's like nodding at Polly, nodding at Miwa, nodding at Thrumnar.
Polly gives a thumbs up.
Yes, although in the future, my the issue I had taken with was not specifically in regards to this artifact, and more of just the action taken without any kind of like something
Oh,
that we had acquired as a group being taken into the sole possession of a single
I
person.
completely agree. I say if he does it again, we just take a leg or something.
That is not what I am saying either.
Complete disregard of our cohesion as a unit. Sowing distrust between our members. Damn shame.
All right. Thrumnar, do you see what
Wow,
happened here? What caused a bit of contention? We cannot take these powerful artifacts and just take control like that. I know it sucks, but there's bureaucracy, there's a hierarchy to these things. Sometimes there's paperwork that needs to be filled out, employees that you have to pay,
And in
unfortunately.
triplicate.
So, let's not take powerful artifacts out of sight of the vicinity of anyone in this group anymore. But that's if there was powerful artifacts in this train. Wink. Because there's none, right? Right.
Mhm.
I know not of any
Correct.
powerful artifact you speak of.
Yeah, we're
Please remove
just
my memory banks.
we're just a couple of broke hunters without any hunt. We have nothing to show for our hunt, guys. This civil war is really tearing it up out here. So,
We got some minor magical artifacts, such as the cloak.
yeah. What does that do again? I never wrote it down.
It makes you strong.
Oh,
+1
plus
to
one.
AC and all saves.
Is it +1 cloak of protection?
You write that down.
+1 AC to all saving throws and
Right. Well,
armor.
I believe that is going to be a good place to call it for this session. As we continue to head north, and the group now has something to
No,
kind of fight
we
over. This is
don't.
fun.
We don't have anything.
There's nothing.
No, you don't. I'm sorry,
to
you don't
fight
have
over.
anything to fight over.
I deleted from my memory, so I actually no longer know that we have this.
Let's go.
We will pick up there next time.
Perfect.
Good hustle. Good
Good
hustle.
Session.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.